Hello, it's Kristen Darkenwald, and let's cover step one of using social media correctly to build your business, and that is starting with the end in mind. You have to go into using these sites with a plan. You can't just hop on it and expect magic to happen. And ultimately, I suggest for me, the end in mind is to be building a list because these sites are free. Social media, things are always changing. I mean, remember when MySpace was the popular place? And imagine if you were just relying on MySpace to build your business. And I know I was there back then when it was a bunch of us on YouTube and MySpace, and people who did not do things correctly and really understand that these are sites and things change were doing great, and then their business stopped overnight. So you have to understand that starting with the end in mind, I believe the ultimate goal is building your list. And that is, that is truly where your success lies, because things change, these sites disappear. You are ultimately only in control of your list. And as you generate leads and traffic back to your site and your capture pages, we're going to get to, and you're capturing people's information. I mean, these are really solid leads because you have used the free sites, you've built your presence, and you've driven the traffic back to, let's say, a capture page. And then someone fills in their information, and they are really showing you they are prime leads that like what you have. And as long as you continue to really provide quality information, quality, helpful content, and building that and fostering that relationship with that lead turns into a prospect, and people will buy and sell on their own. There's no trying to say, acting like a salesman. I mean, if you do marketing properly, marketing is the act of preparing someone to buy. Okay, let's talk about autoresponders, capture pages, that kind of stuff. Remember, I want to help you get set up in the right way. So we're going to talk about what to do on the social media sites in a minute, but let's talk about being set up so that you can actually start to generate the leads and stuff once you start generating the traffic. Remember, we're using a site like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, these different sites, Google Plus, to generate traffic back to our blog or our capture pages. And then, when someone fills in their information using your autoresponder, they become a lead. And that is really what we're after, because these are people who have voluntarily requested more information. They raised their hand and said, yes, I give you permission to market to me. Whether it's you're offering a great tip, whatever it is, these are people who have said, yes, I want more of what you have to offer. So, let's talk about an autoresponder. An autoresponder is what basically you use to capture leads and then send out an email blast. I recommend Aweber. That's the one I use. There's a bunch out there that just happens to be the one I use, and for under $20, this is truly the best investment for your business that you can make. So go ahead, grab Aweber, because if you'll notice, no matter what capture page system, if I'm using a blog, whatever it is, I'm using my Aweber capture forms, because ultimately that is something that I always will control. As long as I keep paying the monthly, couple of bucks that it is, this service is there, and I ultimately control that list. Things change, systems disappear, so no matter what, I'm using Aweber to capture my leads and build my list. So number one is Aweber. Now, I mentioned, blogs or capture pages or landing pages. There's different names out there. It's the same type of thing. A capture page is a landing page, is a squeeze page. I mean, they're basically where someone goes and there's information, like socialmediatrafficsecrets.com is a capture page. I happen to use one system, and that is used with the Priceless Possibility system, which is cool because it's very customizable, and it is for any type of business, whether you're a network marketer or you're a traditional business owner. They have, insurance pages, all sorts of different pages for specific niches, plus you can customize and create it as your own, as I did with Social Media Traffic Secrets. So that's one I recommend using. The other one that I use is MLSP, My Lead System Pro. They really have the complete system for network marketers. That's network marketing specific. So if you're involved with a network marketing company, I definitely recommend using them. Not only do they have the capture pages, but they really have quality training to help you. And, you know, I want to get you set up as quickly as possible. So if you don't have a blog yet, having a capture page is a much easier step to take. I mean, yes, I recommend ultimately you learn how to use a blog. I have a blogging course that you can check out, the links down below, that I kind of walk you through setting up your own personal blog instead of a website. I mean, blog is a website, but you know, my goal is to get you going as fast as possible and start, you know, generating the traffic and leads off of the social media sites. So I recommend getting started with an autoresponder, and if you do not have a blog yet, I definitely recommend either one of the systems, Lead System Pro if you are a network marketer, and they have quality training that'll help you, and they have customized professional pages that you can use and be up and running in no time, or Priceless Possibilities if you are, you know, in a different type of niche, if you're a traditional small business owner, or you sell insurance, or you resell real estate. That's really geared for everything. So those are the two that I recommend. And then once you know, are really starting to get out there and have these set up, then yes, obviously I do ultimately recommend setting up a blog. Like I said, you can access my free WordPress blogging training where I kind of walk you through setting it all up down below. But for now, you want to get an autoresponder and you want to get your capture pages set up and get going as quickly as possible. Remember, we started with the end in mind because our end goal is to always be building our list, because things can change, and as long as you have a list as an asset right there, you can send out an email and get sales if you do things the right way and have set up your marketing accordingly. So this is Kristen Darkmall. I'll see you next time.